good morning, everybody. This is David Irish with Team Clinland Real Estate.
Steve Parco, Premier Mortgage Resources.
And we're here with Tuesday tips for real estate lending. So here to drop some knowledge on everybody and trying to help people with different facets of the real estate industry and trying to help the people attain their real estate goals.
Mm-hmm.
So what's today's topic there, Steve?
USDA.
Ooh, USDA loans. All right.
Yeah, for those of you who are looking in more rural areas, you'd actually be really surprised at what cities here in Western Washington, speaking on that, that qualify for USDA. Parts of Duval, Sultan.
Okay.
There's actually a map that you could pull up and actually show you, what areas would qualify for that.
Okay. And this loan is kind of designed around farmers and farmland, correct?
Rural, yes.
Okay.
So, farmers fit right in there, but you don't
Okay.
necessarily have to be a farmer.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, they might require that land that you're purchasing. If it's zoned out to be for farming, there's going to be some restrictions on that.
Okay.
So
what are the perks? Instead of getting like a normal conventional loan, what are the perks of a USDA loan?
yeah, so the idea, it's government backed, and the idea is to get people to move out into more rural areas.
Okay.
So they'll do things like no down payment is required.
Perfect.
There's no prepayment penalty. You can even finance the closing costs.
Okay, and that's a big one for as Steve just said, zero down payment is not the same as zero out of pocket. There's always usually closing costs, but if you can finance the closing costs as well, which this program allows, then that'll help keep you from having to spend money out of your pocket up front for the property.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so they're a little more flexible on credit guidelines.
Okay.
And lower fixed interest rates.
That's a big, especially in today's market. That's a big deal.
Yeah, so they're really trying to entice people to come, out and purchase more rural.
Okay.
That's the way to do it. And the things you got to look out for are, geographical restrictions, kind of like we're talking about, like farmland. Like if there's a portion of it that has to stay, farm, then
right.
you can't change that.
Sure. Yeah, but and you also, like I said, this is designed for lower population centers and further out away from the city and suburban areas. So you can't use this program for your normal far area, Linwood, Bothell, Mill Creek, Seattle, Ballard.
Yeah, maybe a while back when some of the part of the city was still farming.
Yeah, exactly.
Not anymore.
Nope, not anymore. So yeah, this is more for, as Steve was saying, places out in Duval or closer to the mountains. Like you're saying Sultan, Gold Bar.
Rural. Yeah, rural. And that's some other things to look out for. There's a max income limit.
Okay.
There's mortgage insurance that's required.
Sure.
Single family homes only.
Got it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you, Steve, for kind of enlightening everybody. That's a great program. Again, for those of you who want to live away from the big suburban populace, this is maybe a good program for you. We can, if you contact us, we can hook you up with a map and also let you know if the location would qualify for this.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys, and hope you guys join us next week. And this has been Steve and Dave with Tuesday Tips. Bye, guys.
See ya.